everybody, how you all doing? And welcome to this brand new video series called Healthy Tasty Meals. Now I decided to go with that name mainly because two of the hardest things that people are struggling with is finding meals that is healthy but also tasty. You know, when I started becoming a fitness chef a few years ago and got myself qualified, one of the main reasons that I did that was to try and learn how to make food that is tasty but also still extremely healthy, because as far as I was concerned, that is one of the main reasons why we don't stick to a diet. Because the food just aren't tasty. Why do we eat unhealthy food? Because it's tasty. So if you could create food that is tasty and is healthy, it's going to allow people to stick to their diets much easier and even make it part of their lifestyle so that they can stay in shape, continue to be healthy and still eat tasty foods. So let's get going straight away with this very first healthy and tasty meal. And this is a great high carb, healthy and tasty meal, and something you can even eat after your workouts. Although if you do eat it after your workouts, I will just cut out some of the fats that we're going to put in here today. Now today's meal I call the Hawaiian avo and chicken wrap. And as always, let's get going by looking at the ingredients of today's meal. The first ingredient is a couple of pineapple slices, and I like to slice them so that they're nice and long because then it fits into a wrap easily. Then we have a quarter of an avo there. We've got some lettuce leaves. Then we've got one chicken breast cut up. You can make that 2 chicken breasts depending on what your portion size needs to be. And then I've got a nice little mixture here of chutney and lemon juice. You don't have to add it if you don't want to. You can just add some pepper and salt, as we will do in a second. And then finally we have our whole wheat low fat wrap that we're going to stick all of this into and enjoy in a second. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to stick the wrap in the microwave for 20 seconds. Depending on which wrap you use, you'll see in the back of the packet it'll tell you how long you need to put it or cook it in the microwave or the oven or whatever you're going to do. I'm going to stick mine in the microwave just for 20 seconds and then we're going to start putting it all together. So let's start by doing that. Okay, so that's now been in the microwave for 20 seconds and then we can just start putting everything together. So I'm going to start with making the avo and mixing it with the sauce. So first I'm just going to put this wrap that's now been nicely cooked to the side there, get myself a fork, and then we want to start with the avo, squeeze that out there, stick that back in there. We can just flatten it a little bit with the fork before we get going. Then I'm going to bring in that lemon juice and chutney. It's just going to bring a nice taste to it. You can start mixing that in. Let's just put all of this away. And then you can also stick some salt and pepper. Just a little bit on there, not too much. We don't want to get the sodium up too high on this one. Okay, and then we can just put that to the side. Let's just squeeze it to the side there. And then we can now bring the wrap back onto the plate. And we can actually put all of this straight onto the wrap. Okay, this is going to bring that same texture that you would have with cheese or mayonnaise or any of that unhealthy stuff. So you can just squeeze this everywhere, wrap it all over, and try and get all of it on there. Okay, then the very next thing is we want to start getting some of those leaves. And I like to put it all in the middle and then we'll wrap it up from side to side. So just stick it in there. Then you're going to put, now you can see why I did the pineapple in a nice long stretches. So you can just put it on there. And then putting all of that away, you are simply going to put little pieces of chicken right along the side. And then you're just going to wrap it up. And that is the wrap then all done. Just keep it together in the middle. You can put your fork through there. Nice and simple. And that is how quick it is. Now, as you've seen from the ingredients, there's nothing unhealthy in there. Okay, you've got your pineapple, you've got your chicken, you've got your leaves, you've got your avo, you've got a little bit of salt and pepper, and then a whole wheat, low fat wrap, and that's it. You stick it all in there. And the great thing about this specific meal, if you follow principles like, for example, cooking in bulk, and you have pre-prepared chicken like I had here, you have some pre-prepared salads in the fridge, you have wraps that you can just cook in 20 seconds, then this meal also only took you about 3 to 4 minutes and it's all ready to go. So there you go, guys. These are the kind of foods that I want to teach you to make in this video series, where we're going to show you how to make healthy and tasty food, because I promise you this kind of meals is extremely tasty, and once you start eating this, you're not going to want to eat unhealthy foods anymore. And now, well, it's time for me to enjoy the best part of all these videos I make, and that is to go and eat the stuff I just made. Until next time, enjoy this meal, and if you like this video, as always, click the like button and also comment below if you went went and made it and what you thought of it. Until next time, bye-bye.